Hello everybody, and welcome back to part 4. And as you can see, we're not where we left off. My file got destroyed. So I played a little bit with another one over the absence between videos. And I got to level 9. I got to a decent point in the game, checking out all the side quests. I found out an area where I can get my own house for free to start up a little base camp thing. And, well, I played as a warrior rogue combination, and I realized it would be just much easier to play as just a warrior for this Let's Play. And then maybe I'll do a rogue in a different game, possibly something on Skyrim, which I do have, or another game with rogues in it. But if you look at the last video and you see where we left off, this is literally what happens after I walked 5 steps in the correct direction. So I played up to the point I was at, and I took a step, and this happened. And I paused it right away so we could see this together. So let's get started. Now that I've explained, I'm going to start my timer for 10 minutes. And we're going to go. Alright. You will notice the difference in character right away.
You've come from the tower, haven't you? Name's Agar. Maybe you could help an old fate weaver, eh?
I'm also going to start saying my own dialogue. So, Hughes sent me to find you.
Did he? Poor old Felmanus Hughes. He respected the way the world works. What a shame. He's probably dead by now.
What makes you think he's dead?
The cards told me that the Well of Souls would work, but Hughes' success would come on the day of his death. He took it pretty well, honestly, although we did a lot of drinking after that.
I have only 1 in the perception skill, where last time I think I had 2. But this is the maximum chance of success that you can get that I know of so far. I've never really put a lot into persuasion.
I wish I could, but times are tough. I've barely got enough to pay my bar tabs as it is.
Well, fucking shit, man. You fucking piece of ass. God, I'm sorry. That was bullshit. That is the biggest pile of shit I've ever seen happen in this game. Okay, so that's okay. I was dead too.
You're the one. Then that means it all makes sense now. The cards this morning. I drew the Gravedigger, the Running Man, and the Beast. Prepare yourself. They're coming.
I like how, as he was talking about what cards he drew this morning, my character did a little eyebrow twitch, like, what? Yeah, that questionable eyebrow twitch. Oh, yeah! I put 3 points into this one skill when I got my level up. Hold on, check this shit out. Oh, does so much damage. Okay, so this is the fate shift reckoning mode thing. The purple bar indicates when you can do this. And this is the best tip. you want to do this only on enemies that have a decent amount of health. Mainly, you want to do this to humans. Oh, hold on a minute. You want to do this to humans and creatures that have, like, say if you use this on a wolf, you just kill it. But if you do this on a human, a kobold, a sentient being that has an average amount of physical power, instead of dying, they'll fall to their knees. And the more of them you get on their knees like this, the more experience you get out of it. This is the same thing we did to that troll, if you remember that far back. So you button mash, and it gives you multiples of the experience depending on how much you fill the bar. So where I could have had like just 100 experience from 3 enemies, I normally would have had like 10 experience from all of them.
What are you? The threads of fate. I've seen them before, but I've never seen anyone manipulate them like that. You just changed how the world was supposed to work. How did you do that?
I don't know. I just did.
Fate is the will of the gods. No mortal should be able to change it. How is that even possible? Come here. I'm going to do a reading. You might be able to change the threads, but fate will still have a plan for you. I promise not to tell you if I see your death.
Is this why Hugh sent me?
That would be my guess. He was an academic, but he had a proper respect for fate's plan, unlike most gnomes.
Alright, so I'm gonna be like, yeah, whatever.
You're nervous. Relax. This is what fate weavers do. I'll be seeing your place in the pattern of destiny. Who you are, what you've done, where your path takes you. Or, at least, I should be. You're real, right? I swear I haven't had that much.
I'm real. You must be drunk.
I am. But still, I've never seen someone whose fate was just missing. Not even when I was drunk as the king of balance. This doesn't make sense. All mortal creatures have a place in the pattern. You should have one too, dead or not. If this is true, and I'm not saying I believe it, then your path is yours to determine.
So, yeah, there's the rogue, which you can see at the bottom. At the top, you can see requirements. In the middle is the description. So, blah, blah, blah. And at the bottom is the bonuses it gives you. Rogue has one I really like with the damage resistance while dodging. But their playstyle and their skill set is not one I like very much by itself. I can use it, but it's more about running away and then setting mines to fucking blow shit up. And I don't really like that, surprisingly. So, with what is this picture? Is he's lightninging a rat. Yay. So yeah, there's the wizard, mana cost reduction, elemental damage plus, and then there's this, which melee attack damage and block efficiency is freaking amazing in this game, because no matter what skills you have, it always comes down to what weapons you use in the end. So, melee fighting is your best bet. Even with mages, melee fighting is the best, because stabs have a very large tendency of missing because the animation is too big. So it's best to have like either a wand, which does not do a lot of damage, or chakrams, which are throwing weapons that I really like in this game. that do a good amount of damage depending on, first of all, what you use it on, because all of them are enchanted with certain properties of magic, and the other would be what material it's made of, like, say, steel. Okay, so what does this mean?
It could mean nothing, or it could mean everything. The world is changing. You might be a sign of that, or maybe the cause. I've never had a reason to doubt my own readings, but we should consult with Arthur. He's not a friend, but he's got a good eye for the tapestry. I'll meet you at his home to the east. I'm going to see if I can be of any help to the wounded at the tower.
Alright, so I'm going to leave him be now, and we're gonna head off. And I'm going to explain one more command. Oh, look, a little flower. Jesus breath. And yeah, this is explaining you can just not be able to collect these. Like, you can pick it up however many times, but you have to have a certain amount of skill for it to be at least give you a chance. Like, you can pick it up with none, but it's very rare. You have to put skills into it if you actually want to use it. For some of them, anyway. So this is a stone. And the stones are like recordings of other people talking. And when you collect all of them that belong to a specific area, it gives you a bonus. And I think I've only gotten one bonus from them. Yup. And the reason I'm talking over it is because I'm going to play it again for you all in the next episode. So, until next time, stay rad.